You could tell his back was like, and then he fell forward and his head was like. Hey YouTube, welcome back to SIBZ, West Coast, East Coast siblings, where we cover your favorite movies and TV shows. And tonight, we are covering The Bachelorette. Now, first off, you guys, I apologize for being about 2 days late on this. I have been traveling. Also want to apologize for looking a little crazy. My hair's in like these, exciting little plait things, flat twists. Black girl problems. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, like this video if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and click the bell so you can be notified of all of our coverage on SIBZ. I will be covering Gossip Girl tomorrow night on HBO Max. I am super excited for the reboot. So if you want to catch my coverage of that, click the bell so you can be notified when I drop the video. So you guys, Blake is officially now one of the guys in the house, and obviously it pretty much sets off all the other guys. They're pissed, and I feel like almost to add insult to injury, Katie takes Blake on a one-on-one the first week he's there. And you can tell it rubs all the guys the wrong way. Katie and Blake go on a date. It seems to go well. They apparently are a lot alike. To me, their chemistry is just kind of boring, I don't know, maybe it's like they have more of like a sibling-ish chemistry, which is really disturbing because they seem to be making out a lot in the trailers for the next couple of episodes, and they pretty much have a whole makeout session in this episode in the barrels of hay. So another big thing that happens is Hunter freaking turns into a Tasmanian devil. Now, I would just like to point out that I have not liked Hunter from the jump. I can't remember who it was that said that Hunter was kind of like a circus animal, but I realized that's what it is. Hunter just reminds me of like somebody in the circus, and so I just don't like Hunter, and he really shows his behind in this episode. They are playing some kind of game. It's like a cross between basketball and rugby, and Hunter is just going for the gut for everybody. He's out to kill, and he kind of turns into this like obnoxious little moron, honestly. He's just like being overly aggressive and whatnot. I don't find his behavior particularly offensive. It's like, come on, we're playing a game, especially as men, you want to be rough, whatever, you do your thing as a dude. But to me, it just kind of went a little over the top when he starts talking about how he and Katie are gonna be together, and like he has all of these like locked down ideas about he and Katie, and I'm like, you guys haven't even been on a one-on-one. Like, has she even kissed you yet? What? He just seems like out of the blue, like super confident and sure of himself. So that was really weird to me. Hunter pretty much creams Michael A. in the back. I mean, it was a savage hit, and I'm like, this is not football. You guys aren't padded. And I mean, poor Michael A., you could tell his back was like, and then he fell forward and his head was like, it was hard to watch, especially when you're looking at a guy like Michael A., who's, not the most testosterone-y, most aggressive guy in the house, and he's kind of sitting there and he's in a lot of pain, and I'm just like, it's gotta suck. It's just gotta be hard being a dude when you get hit really hard. Like, you don't want to cry like a wuss, but like, it hurts, I understand. Anyway, so that happens, and that just really upsets Katie, and she calls the rest of the game off. She said, you know what? You're all winners. Let's just go have cocktails. So it's the cocktail night, and Connor B / Catman sings Katie a song. It's a nice enough song. Connor B's really falling behind. I thought he was gonna come out strong, but Katie hasn't had a one-on-one with him. But yeah, he does a creepy little song, and I'm like, I don't think you're long for this Bachelorette world, bro. During the cocktail night, Michael A., after being hit, talks to the guys about his being a widow and how he didn't want to tell anybody because he wanted them to get to know him before he told them about his tragedy. This hits Aaron really, really hard because he's like, I mean, that guy's smiling all the time and he just lost so much. And it's like, yes, it is hard. That's sad, bro. That's sad. Then Andrew S. and Katie have a rather cute one-on-one. I keep forgetting that, they're locked down into this one location because I actually haven't missed the traveling and the crazy stuff they've been doing on The Bachelor, because I think they've managed to make these little, one location dates still fun and interesting. Andrew S. and Katie's date is an example of this. They go in the woods and there's some lights and they jump up and catch these little notes, and then there are these big balls of light, and it seems like the two of them have a really good time. And I actually think this has solidified Andrew S. more so than I ever thought, because I didn't think he was gonna last, but after this one-on-one, the two of them seem to bond really well. I still don't think he's gonna be like her husband, but they do definitely have some chemistry, and I just like Andrew S. He asks Katie how she feels about dating a black man, and he tells her about a past relationship where the woman that he was with had an issue with their children being mixed race, and I'm like, what did you think was gonna happen, homegirl? You're white, you marry a black guy, what do you think, your kids are gonna come out white? Like, what? I don't know. Anyway, Katie's like, I have no problem with that. I am down with being a fierce mama bear. And I'm like, all right, Katie, calm down, please. Sweet moment. I think Andrew S. has got himself locked in at least to the top 5 or 3. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Last big thing of the night is Hunter once again pulls this jerk move because he's like hyped himself up to like being an average sized person and pretty much monopolizes Katie's time, even though, oh, and I forgot to mention, Hunter got the date rose. He already has a rose going into the rose ceremony, which of course sets all the other guys off, including Trey, who is now my favorite guy in the house to watch get angry because it's just so funny. He just gets so uppity and then he like he doesn't understand. It's great to watch. Oh, Trey's a good egg. James who tend to forget James is there. He's making himself more present. He decides to go and he's gonna interrupt Hunter's private time with Katie. He's like, listen, bro, you already got a rose. Let the rest of us get a shot. And I said, okay, James, I'll see you. Hunter was pissed, but he said he understood where the other guys were coming from, but he was not going to change his behavior, which is like classic moron move. Also, you gotta love the trailers for like, you know, next week on The Bachelorette or coming up in this season of The Bachelorette. All of my top guys are crying. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of drama. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for The Bachelorette this week. Sorry it was a short one. Anyway, check out my Instagram. Link in the description below in case you want to know what I was doing, why I was traveling. Life gets crazy and I want to share those magical moments with you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, like this video if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and click the bell so you can be notified of my coverage of Gossip Girl on HBO Max tomorrow night. Anyway, that's all I have. Okay.